Hello and welcome back to Pratham Test Prep. So in today's video again we're going to study some vocab words and this is Boost Your Vocabulary session number 23. So let's start with it. The first word that we have to do for the day is flagitious, right? Now if you look at the mnemonic aid, it says flag plus hit plus us. So he hit national flag in front of us, which was an extremely cruel act, right? Now, anything that is morally wrong, anything that you consider is sort of evil, is considered to be flagitious. Have a look at the sentence. Every student would avoid walking near the flagitious bully due to his abusive words and violent actions. Now, over here, since the word bully is a noun, you're describing it using flagitious, so it becomes an adjective. So, whenever you want to describe something which is completely immoral and cruel and evil, we can use the word flagitious to describe that. So an important word but not too difficult to remember. So let's move on to the next one. So the next word is asinine. Now if you look at the mnemonic, it says a fool is teaching an ass refers to a donkey over here, how to speak nine. Now obviously a donkey as an animal cannot really speak, so if you are trying to teach a donkey to speak, it is absolutely stupid and silly. So asinine will be something that is very babyish, very childish, right? It is foolish, something that is extremely stupid, it is absurd, it is balmy, and it is brainless. So have a look at the sentence again. It was asinine to run into the street like that. Now imagine that you're walking on the street and there's a lot of traffic and you have to cross the road. So without even looking at your left or your right, you just randomly run across the road, right? So again, that will be considered to be something which is very stupid, very silly. But over here, since we are describing an action which is referred to as it, over here as again a pronoun, we say that the part of speech of the word asinine is an adjective, right? Again, an important word could come in any of your exams. So let's move forward to the next one. So the next one is amnesty. Now this is again important. Have a look at the mnemonic. It's a little funny. I am nasty, but my parents forgive me. Nasty is dirty, annoying, irritating, right? So even though I'm very nasty and very dirty, my parents kind of forgive me. So let's say if you're the one kind of people who do not really take a bath just because you have an off from school for like good 2 to 3 days, that is going to be nasty, but then your parents don't really mind that. So when you forgive someone, like to absolve, to forgive, to pardon, is what is considered to be amnesty. Now, the President of France traditionally grants amnesty to specially selected prisoners on Bastille Day. Now, this is something that you kind of have to remember, that amnesty is more like an official pardon, official forgiveness, which is given by the court of law, right? Sometimes even in the country it happens that, let's say somebody has been given, let's say, death penalty, death sentence, right? And you want that order to be changed, so you go and you request the president of the country, so you file an appeal to the president to kind of provide you or give you amnesty, to give you official pardon. Another important word for exams. Let's move forward to the next one. So the next one is दिन. Now दिन हिंदी में हम लोग बोलते हैं सवेरा, morning, right? Morning में क्या होता है? We hear a lot of loud noises of the traffic. So दिन genuinely and actually refers to a loud and unpleasant noise. So जब बहुत ज़्यादा शोर हो रहा हो, something that you are not really able to tolerate, right? It's just too loud. That is considered to be दिन. Now we recently celebrated the Festival of Lights, Diwali, right? And a lot of people I saw were actually bursting crackers, even though it was banned in different cities because of pollution level. And still we do that, which is not a good thing, but then yes. So that noise pollution, which also happened, not just air pollution, because of those crackers, will also consider to be din. Have a look at the sentence. There's always a great din from the cafeteria during lunch. There's always a lot of noise coming from the cafeteria during lunchtime. And over here, because you're saying a great, you're describing something. So this becomes a noun. Moving forward to the next word, which is impetus. Now, impetus sounds like impact on us, right? So when there's some sort of a force, some sort of a power, some sort of a motivation on you, that is considered to be impetus. Force and power, like the, I would say, real meanings. Motivation is like a close synonym to it, maybe not the exact one. Have a look at the syntax. The reward money should be sufficient impetus for someone to come forward with information about the robbery. So it should be like a powerful point of concern, right? Now, over here, you are using the word sufficient as an adjective to describe impetus. So, impetus automatically becomes a noun. And again, I would say whenever you are being motivated, whenever something strong is compelling you to do something, right? That can be also considered to be impetus. You know how sometimes we want to catch some very notorious criminals and we say कि इसको पकड़ोगे तो इतने लाख का इनाम मिलेगा, right? So that inam, that prize money on that person that is there works like an impetus so that some of the other person who gets the information can earn that money, and hence that works also as a motivation or an inspiration to do something. Let's move forward to the next one. Okay. Now the word rake sounds like fake, and obviously we say that you need to be and you should be genuine, you should not be fake. So when you're seen as someone who is very fake, it's in a way also considered to be very immoral, right? So the exact meaning of the word rake is a person who is a womanizer, right? A promiscuous person, a backslider, a debauchee, a debaucher, or decadent. So when you are someone who flirts with multiple people, right, multiple women, and you're not really loyal to anyone, you are considered to be a rake. Have a look at the sentence. He was often spotted in sordid places that reinforced a reputation as one of the city's most notorious rakes. Now, again, notorious is an adjective. You're describing something using the adjective. So, this something that is rakes become a noun. So again, we say that across the sea, we come across a lot of womanizers, a lot of men who are just, kind of wooing women around and multiple women probably at the same time. So that person will be considered to be a rake. Let's move forward. Okay. The next word is histrionic, which kind of looks like a combination of the word history plus tonic, right? So अगर आपने बहुत ज़्यादा history से भरा हुआ tonic पी लिया होगा, so what are you going to do? You're going to just do some sort of overacting, right? So histrionic means some sort of a drama, you're showing some tantrums, or you're being just very theatrical in your approach. We never get tired of his histrionic reenactment of how he found money under the floorboards of a house he was renovating. Now, reenactment is a noun, you're describing it, so histrionic automatically becomes an adjective. So basically in this sentence we are saying कि वो जिस तरीके से इनाट करके बताता है कि उसको फ्लोर के नीचे जब वो घर रेनोवेट करवा रहा था उसको बहुत सारे पैसे मिले, जिस तरीके से वो इनाट करता है उसके वो जो ड्रामा और एक्टिंग होती है, so that's kind of very entertaining for us and we can never really get bored of it, you know. So some people kind of do some sort of a mimicry or something, and in case you have watched any of live comedians performing, so they also do a lot of voice modulation and they change their voice and they have certain actions. They're also doing some sort of tantrum and showing a little bit of drama to show you or present you something. So they are also being histrionic. Let's move forward to the next word, which is adieu. Now, mnemonic is adi, see you. So when you say someone see you, what does it mean? You are basically saying goodbye. You're wishing them or bidding them farewell, right? So we bid our adieus and we're off. Now, since it's a farewell, since it's a goodbye that you're saying, automatically the part of speech is a noun. Now, again, when you say you are bidding adieu, you are saying goodbye, you are bidding a farewell, right? So please make sure that you do not consider this word to be any other part of speech and only a noun. This one is quite easy, so I'm moving forward to the next one. All right, the next word for the day is propensity. Now, prop plus city, right? Propensity में थोड़ा सा mix करके आता है. Now, you know how we say that people who are staying in villages are very much attracted towards the city, right? They are inclined towards that. So propensity basically means an inclination or a liking for something. If you look at the sentence, it says, he is a neighbor who has an unfortunate propensity for snooping, right? So this is not something which is a good thing to have, but he has that. So when you are inclined towards doing something, let's say I say something like, I have a propensity for teaching. So this is something that I really like doing. This is something that I enjoy. I am inclined towards it. Or if you're someone who is quite creative, maybe you say something like that you have a propensity for painting or drawing or art or designing or anything like that, right? So because we are saying an unfortunate propensity, clearly the word propensity over here works like a noun, and we could also say that it's an abstract noun. Let's move forward to the next word, that is camaraderie. Now, when you look at the word camaraderie, it is like a combination of two words, which is camera plus dari. Now, if I may say so, I am a very private person and I do not really like to share a lot of things with my friends or anyone in general, right? So, I will be able to share my kamra and my dari only when I'm very, very close to that person, right? So, could be that I have this form of companionship, it could be that I have form of this friendship or brotherhood with that person, and another word could be bonhomie for that. You know how on Friendships Day we wish each other happy Friendships Day? So actually, instead of saying that, you could also say something like Happy Camaraderie Day. Have a look at the sentence. I love the weekend retreats that are intended to foster camaraderie with the upper echelons of the corporations. You're saying the upper higher management people, right? So there are these weekend events that are conducted, and the idea behind those events is that you want to bring these people closer to each other. It's basically more like a team building exercise that we have on weekends, right? Now, since you're not using the word friend but friendship as a meaning or synonym, hence, this becomes a noun, and in particular, it is an abstract noun. So that's all for today's video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Till then, take care and thank you. And also, do not forget to subscribe to Pratham Test Prep channel, and also do not forget to click the bell icon for more such updates. Bye bye.